Throw your motherfucking hands.
Get 'em high.
All right. Welcome back to another edition of 1 a.m. As you can see, it's a bit of different edition, man, because we are live in the flesh. For the people on mobile, I know you can't see, but to my right is Jelani. To my left is RB Mo. Fellas, how are you doing tonight?
Yeah, we're literally like, we just gonna break the fourth wall off the rip. It's literally what, like 2 in the morning right now?
Yeah,
3. 2 in the morning. 2, 3, depending on what time zone you in, 3 in the morning. Fresh off Bourbon Street.
Depending on the time zone, it might be like 11.
Depending on the time zone, it could be 11. Depending on the time zone, it could be 3 in the afternoon.
Exactly.
That's also a possibility.
It's now midnight too, and on the West Coast.
If it's 3 p.m. where you at right now, go ahead and comment. Let us know.
If it's 3 p.m. where you at right now, man, comment down below, man. You know what I'm saying? Comment in the chat.
Shout out to the Asian community.
Shouts out to the Asian community, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to all 0 viewers in the chat right now, you know what I'm saying? We do it for y'all.
Hey, shout out Dan, I know you coming.
Shout out to Dan.
Shouts out Dan. I don't know if I told you. So we went out last night, right? And so I get home and Mo was like, you about to stream? I said, you know it. So I stream, bro. It's about 4:30, like this time. So it's 5:30 East Coast, but Dan is Central Time Zone. This man Dan commented some fire emojis, bro. I said, Dan, go to sleep, bro. Please go to sleep, bro.
Well, you say it one more time.
So we went out last night, just like we did tonight. I get back. Mo say, are you streaming? I say, yeah, we streaming for sure. It was 4:30 when I'm streaming, 5:30 Eastern. This man Dan comments some fire emojis. I said, go to sleep, bro.
That's real. That's your biggest supporter right there.
That's my dog.
We got 2 people watching.
Yeah.
Now we got one. Now with the one person just dropped out. I guess they wasn't really.
It's probably gonna get to about 18. It's probably gonna get to about 18 in the middle of it or whatever. Probably like 8 minutes in. It's probably gonna go up to like 18 random.
We lost our one viewer.
They'll be back. They'll be back for sure. Hey, we were talking about I was talking to Mo yesterday about like just a random amount of people. It probably because like my channel's also like my name. So it's not like a D's Takes or something like that, like an alias. It's my actual name. So when people search my name, they see like my channel. And so there is no hiding, which I thought about. Like I never thought about that before, but when all the random people tell you about like the pod or like any other random video on my channel, I'm like, bro, how did you? And I'm like, my name is. So
your name is what?
Yeah, Slim Shady. Where y'all rank Eminem in terms of white rappers all time?
Oh, before we get there, to answer your question, Sean, I'm doing well.
Dang. Oh, dang.
Did we ask him?
No. I asked at the
You
beginning.
didn't let him answer.
No, we got into something about something else.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's when I said. That's when I just said that we just got on Bourbon Street.
And then we talked about time zones and everything.
Yeah.
So Malik.
Damn.
See, them scrambled.
Hey,
Bro.
shout out
Calling him
Malik.
by the wrong name. So
Shout out Malik. Shout out Birds in the Buckets, also on the channel. Wrong show. Yeah, man. But real life, like Jelani said, real life, 3 a.m. If you were just up at 3 a.m., what would the podcast sound like? This is a real example of such. So Atlanta Takeover weekend in New Orleans. Hold on, let me rename this to New Orleans. Atlanta Takeover in New Orleans. Hold on, let me see how you do this. Atlanta Takeover in New Orleans and Nola. Shout out to the one person watching me do this. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, y'all say something in the meantime.
Yeah, Eminem.
Oh yeah. He has. Where do we rank Eminem as far as white rappers?
No, he said just all time.
Oh, all time?
Yeah.
No, I said white rappers.
Oh, you said white
He
rapper?
said white rapper.
Okay, my bad. But then he top 5.
Top 5 white rappers?
That's crazy.
He definitely the best white rapper ever.
So you put him over Lil Dicky?
Yes. I put him over Mac Miller.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie though, I like listening to Mac Miller more than Eminem though, for sure.
See, that's the thing is like you got to separate like who you're a fan of versus the overall career.
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely a way bigger Mac Miller fan than I am Eminem fan. But
I mean, I think Eminem was like a product of a lot of shock value, and then at the time where I think it was just overall shock value because he was just a white rapper that could rap the way he rapped. But I think Mac Miller, I think conceptually is a better rapper. Like I think like Eminem rhymes a lot of words, but then like the way that like also his diversity, like the way the different bags that Mac can get into. I think like, you know, and metaphors wise, I think, you know,
it's hilarious how set up.
but yeah, but now I feel like, you know, Mac, like realistically, to my personal opinion, like especially with metaphors and bars and everything, like it's very comparable to Eminem. Like Eminem, I said, like he be snapping, you know, and it's like, you know, where like I'm Nickelodeon and Nickelodeon and Nickelodeon, you know, like how that's whatever he be doing. But then it's like Mac really be like giving you bars, like deep bars. So, and then I said just a wider range of music that he can make. I think Eminem just really, at the time when he came out, it was just such shock with everything he did. And he makes great music still, I like, you know. But I think overall, in my opinion, I would take Mac over Eminem. But yeah, I guess how y'all feel about that?
I mean, Eminem is. Oh my bad.
So the mobile viewers can see y'all real quick.
I bet.
This is crazy. Yo. Yo, I'm just letting y'all know, like, we really dedicated to this podcast and stuff. We currently have no viewers, and we still, you know, this is for the people in the future that are watching the podcast after we blew up, like 5 years from now, going back and watching our older episodes. We appreciate you guys. But yeah, no, I think Eminem, I would have to say overall, even though he's not like my favorite rapper, I don't really listen to too much Eminem after the Eminem Show. Like that's the last real Eminem album that I really rocked with. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely would say he's the best white rapper. But then like I'll say I got Mac Miller probably too, as far as my personal favorites. Personal favorites, Mac Miller is one. Yeah. And then I probably have like Action Bronson too. Paul Wall would be somewhere there.
So I mean, are you giving this Eminem off of his like the sales? Like that what we talking about? Like
no, not just sales. I mean,
Eminem is just a good rapper.
Rapping ability. The first 3 albums, like you can't deny the impact. Not even just sales, just impact on pop culture. Like he was the biggest star on earth as like a solo artist for like a good amount of time. So
like you got to think about these 2 songs, man. The moon and the moon and the moon and the moon and you better never, like that's like one of the underdog anthems.
Yeah, I mean
that, and then Not Afraid, like it's like the rehab anthem.
I mean, but I'm saying just like lyrical ability, like I think like Mac Miller really gets into a different bag, bro. Like I think about like Faces and I think about Faces and all like the different tapes that he done. It's like I don't know, it's like if Mac Miller stopped at Blue Slide Park, then okay. But for me, I think like as I said with Faces.
Shout out my boy Dan.
Hey, what's good, Dan? But yeah, if I say like for me personally, and just in my opinion, as I said, like I think about all that, and he flips words very well. And I think like Not Afraid and and what was the other song that y'all said?
The moon and the moon and the moon and the moon. You better not lose control. Well, lose.
But you don't know the words.
The moon and the moon and the moon and the moon.
Better lose yourself in the moment.
Go, giving you
this man said the moon, the moon.
The moon and the moon and the moon.
yeah, I feel like, bro, like I said, Eminem be snapping. But personally, in my opinion, I would say Mac Miller. I think I would just personally take Mac Miller and his bars. Like, I grew up Eminem, my favorite rapper up to a point, until I discovered Kanye. And so, so it's not like I'm not a fan, but I just think I think if you just talk about impact, yes, like Eminem has the most impact. But if we just go on bar for bar, I don't know. I think Mac, because I think actually, okay, this is what I'm gonna say. Because I said, when you're thinking about the thing with Eminem that everybody always talk about is he just rhymes a bunch of words together, and everybody just be like, it don't. He don't really be saying nothing. Mac will say some deep stuff and then really get into it bad, bro. Like you really listen to Mac, it's like, bro, it's like, dang, he really just what he just said was it going over people's heads. Whereas nothing going over your head with Eminem, he just rhyming words. He can rhyme a lot of words. That's cool. And if we're gonna give that to him, the best rhymer of words. But I'm like, are we talking about just rap artistry? If we're talking artistry, Mac is a better artist.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that as far as I probably agree with overall, just because Eminem not making no R&B song or nothing like that. Mac Miller could do that, but I mean, the thing with Eminem does have great song concepts. Like Eminem did make Stan. You know what I'm saying?
Davey.
I can't see what.
It's saying I miss DMX. He was my favorite.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, definitely it's DMX for sure.
DMX is for sure my favorite white rapper.
That's crazy.
Oh no.
I heard they were telling stories that DMX was still robbing people when he was famous. DMX was multi-platinum, still robbing people.
Big L too.
Yeah, Big L robbing people makes sense though, because he never Big L never really made it out there. Respectfully, while he was alive, he never really made it out the hood. He was still in Harlem. Mace said it himself. Mace said he got lined up to get robbed by Big L.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to rappers getting robbed.
Shout out to Harlem. Shout out to the Harlem world for sure. But yeah, man, let's get into it, the recap of the weekend and stuff like that. Dan said he had to step outside just to listen to the pod, so that's mad dedication from Dan. I appreciate you, bro, as always.
Salute to you.
So this weekend, man, day one, Mo comes in, and it's the Hawks and the Pelicans. Hawks take over most of Smoothie King Center and things of that sort. They start chanting "Let's go Hawks" in ATL, and they beat the Pelicans by about 20 points. And they throw them in a circle.
Put them through there.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. So that was night one. We went to Bourbon and stuff like that. We walked around and everything like that. Showed them around the city. And I guess, Mo, just how was your first day down here in the Nola this trip around?
Man, it was cool, man. I went to go look for some crawfish, but it's outside of crawfish season, so we didn't get no crawfish, but it's all good. Got me a little soft shell crab over on the east side. Went by the lake. The lake is crazy. I never actually went to the lake.
She said, I like your love. Oh, that's real love right
there. Yeah. I've never actually been to the lake. I've been down here a couple of times, but actually seeing the lake is pretty crazy. And I think that it's wild. It looks like an ocean, bro. I'm used to the lakes in Georgia, where and all the lakes in Georgia are man-made. So I think that's also the thing that's a big difference. Whereas I can see the other side of the lake. The Pontchartrain.
Yeah, Pontchartrain.
Yeah, Pontchartrain.
Pontchartrain.
Bro, you can't see the other side, bro. That's literally looking into the ocean. So, but yeah, man. And then from there, I know the Atlanta Takeover, the Smoothie King, but I went out to LSU, saw them do their thing for a little bit. I guess go Tigers. But man, it was a cool experience, man. It's my first time ever out there in LSU. Second ever SEC game. Went to UGA for a game before, but yeah, the LSU game was fun. And then we came back. And then shout out to Loretta's. Loretta's got some beignets. I got some praline beignets and a crab cake. Crab meat beignet. Bruh, crazy. That thing was amazing, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. And then shout out Willie's Chicken Shack. Got me some chicken last night. So, and day one was cool, man. And then we went to Bourbon. Was out there on the vibes. Got a little bit of rest. Then we got up and but I guess kind of got this day started early today. Not really early. I guess we got about like 11, like 10.
Yeah, it was like 10.
Yeah,
but you're sleeping then.
Yeah, so then my boy Jelani popped in, and then we went to the Falcons game. It was a vibe, man. Shout out to them Dirty Birds. Who do I think they're gonna beat the Saints? The Falcons. But yeah, man. Yeah, it was crazy, bro. This whole weekend, bro, like we really Atlanta was just like live in effect. Like I've always heard stories about how Atlanta be mad deep for this game, and but I think it was just extra deep because they're playing the Hawks and and then probably lining up with like Thanksgiving week because there's probably a lot of people who don't have to work tomorrow. So it's just like, yo, let's just go down there, for this weekend. So yeah, man.
Finger red, number 1, metal, yellow, first, red, text. All right. Okay, Debbie. Debbie, you said you liked the live. I appreciated the support. And then you start speaking robot and AI.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that might not be
yeah. But this is definitely not a real. The other one, Grace Howe, Bazam, Grace Howe.
Hey, Grace. Hey, say something. Don't be talking that BS, man. Cause you finna get kicked like the rest of them.
Hey, Dan, you know what to do, Dan. Get him out of here.
Yo, listen, we can't be super strict in the comments.
Oh yeah.
With the low amount of
no.
We gotta cherish every.
Bro, but we can't be. We gotta have some value, bro.
Yeah. I had 95 viewers, bro. That like last week or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Bro. Yeah, because I was talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gracie or Grace.
What she said?
She said I'll go by. No, I mean you could stay. Just don't be.
You know what I'm saying?
She said sorry if I bothered y'all.
No, we love you, Grace.
Oh no, Grace, no.
I'm sorry.
It's my fault.
It's really my fault. I do apologize. All right. But yeah, the rest of y'all, blue, black, yellow, 4-5.
This low key is not even like a real episode. This is really this is a real episode, but it's not a real episode at the same time. Like,
why not a real episode?
I've been up since it's like 5 in the. I don't know if actually, you know what, this is not only is this a real episode, this is the realest episode.
Because in person.
Because we're in person.
Rashad, my boys won today over the Eagles. Yeah, man. Dallas came back from 21 down.
Hey, man, I got a quick hot take, bro.
Yeah.
So first off, I want to say, Will's out there on Bourbon, man. And, shout out to all the women out there that was, looking beautiful. But in particular, there was one young lady that we saw. Shorty was like 90s fine, man. Like she really giving those Sade vibes, I think, Leah reincarnated through her or something, But with that being said, man, it's like something about that natural beauty that you see in a woman. And so my hot take that I've been thinking, I recently just saw a photo, man. I think Solange might be better than Beyonce, bro.
That's crazy. I mean, it's not a fair comparison because she's like
you said Beyonce look better than Solange.
I think Solange look better than.
That's not a crazy take.
It's not a crazy. I mean, they're both beautiful women, but I mean, it's I don't know. It's too completely different types of people. It's kind of hard for me to. Also, Solange would like try to fight us if she heard us compare to her sister.
Are you saying black women are bound to fight?
That's crazy. You see how they just throw these stereotypes on you?
Shout out to Solange, shout out to Beyonce. Solange be worshiping them little things, them little mini altars. I'm like, I don't know about all that. Little seance, with the little candles and the little candle figures and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, the music sounds good though. I like Solange music, but keep me away from all of that incense. I shade baby.
Do y'all want me to? I brought a Ouija board in town. You want me to bring it out?
Go ahead and pull it out.
All right, bet.
So, all right, this is a personal thing to share. So I apologize in advance. Okay, someone I know.
You want to get the chest so you get your bag?
Yeah, we can do that. Shout out to the 10 people in here. I told you, John. You died. I told you. All right. Well, 5 now. So someone I know, they had a loss close to them, and they said, Debbie, I appreciate you so much. You so real. Mo knows his music, though just like Rashad and Jelani. I appreciate that, Dan, as always, bro. That's real love. That real love. So I had this friend. They lost somebody that was close to them. Jelani, please keep turning to the camera.
Yeah.
So yeah. On it, right? They had a terminal disease, and they said with their sense of humor, they were gonna get a bunch of Luigi boards and sign the Luigi boards like, "Nice knowing you. Let's stay in touch," and give it to each of their friends.
The Luigi board?
The Ouija board.
You said the Luigi board.
Yeah, I said the Luigi board.
Does it come with like?
Are you not allowed to say that word on YouTube?
No. I literally was just. Oh, okay. It's 3 a.m.
Oh yeah, he's talking about the Luigi boards that that come with like the mushrooms.
But yeah. So yeah, that was their idea of like kind of humor or whatever through facing their terminal disease and things of that sort. So
yeah, no, that's crazy.
But yeah, man. Anyways, back to the ATL takeover. It was really crazy because the first night was, we were both, Mo and I were shocked just on how many people from Atlanta was out there. It was like everybody was out there from Atlanta. Like it was nothing but Falcons hats, Hawks hats, everything like that, and things of that sort. Sorry if I'm late though, fellas. I was in an hour-long stream from a Cowboys podcast. They didn't want me to leave. You're not late. You showed up probably about like 5-10 minutes in. It's cool. It's cool if you're not here right when we spark. It's cool, Dan. I appreciate you. But it was yeah. So it was a lot of Falcons fans. So we were kind of surprised and stuff like that night one. And that was that. So day 2 comes, Jelani comes. We get some food and stuff like that to eat as well. Again, I go to work, they go to the game, and then we meet up again at night. And the Falcons won, so the Falcons fans are feeling good. And it's literally nothing but Atlanta music. Like they playing like Welcome to Atlanta where the players play. They playing Beef It Up. I'm like, yo, this is mad disrespectful. The Falcons fans waving the Falcons flag. But the patrons, they just doing anything they can. Oh, it's just Dan now. They're just doing anything they can to to get us to spend money. So they gonna cater to the Falcons fans because the Falcons fans are the visitors, they're the tourists, and they they spending the most money. So it was just insane for me to see, like in New Orleans, as much as New Orleans claimed to hate Atlanta, like they sure was showing a lot of love to Atlanta tonight. So there's that.
Yeah, low key. I mean, I knew it was gonna be a good amount of. I knew it was gonna be a good amount of people from Atlanta in the city. I didn't know it was gonna be like it really like tonight, especially on Bourbon Street, it definitely felt like after a certain point we was in Atlanta.
Yeah,
I heard way more Atlanta rap music tonight than I heard Louisiana rap music tonight.
Yeah. Only got the jig like twice, bro. Yeah.
And the Louisiana rap music I heard didn't even get a crazy reaction like that. Like
no, the last joint it did.
Certain songs did, but like they played like G Shit by Weppy, which is like I mean, that song it should have rang off more than what I thought it was gonna ring off. But no, Atlanta was definitely deep in New Orleans this weekend. Shout out to everybody that made the trip. Just to be like fully transparent, I'm gonna take this one on myself. There were some beautiful women in the club tonight, and my social anxiety took over because I was like too zooted in the moment. So like I didn't shoot my shot. So I'm still like right now in real time, you're witnessing me process uh my failure in the club tonight. So this is why I say this is the realest episode of the show. You're getting it really like raw and uncut right now.
It's a post-game interview.
Literally. You see, and we just jumped when I started talking about getting my social anxiety in the club, we just jumped up 5 years. Yeah, people they like, YouTube, they enjoy seeing you fail in life.
So where do you feel like, you failed, and where do you think you can succeed in the next?
I mean, I would say it's like like when you get fired from a job, like it might try to give you like a review of what you did. I would say it's like that. Like it was just I literally was just like, people joke about that on social media. Like, I'm going to the club tonight just to be like, damn, she bad 36 times. That was one of those type of nights tonight.
I guess and then you started off on the awkward note with the dap up.
That was so this is how my night started out tonight. So met one of his homegirls. We meet her. She's cool. She's a woman of the strap-on persuasion. I'll let you figure that out. We meet one of his homegirls, and then we get ready to go, and I dap her up, but I phone with the dap, and it was like I went for the dap the second time, but she looked at me with judgment when I went for the second dap. It didn't vibe well. So yeah, man. I don't even remember what was the question that I sat down here to talk about.
You was really just giving a review of
your I say all that to say New Orleans is a great city. I love it. It kind of feels like a more country version of, I'm not gonna say New York, but like just the sense of like everything is open 24/7 type of vibe. So yeah, shout out to New Orleans, man. If we got
crazy. I didn't know a lot of this stuff was open this late.
Yeah.
Because on the Google Maps, like it'll tell you like stuff closed at 11.
Right.
By the way, for my bad.
No, you good.
No, I was gonna say to any of the mobile viewers wondering where Rashad is, I am Rashad. I got skin bleaching surgery, so that's why I look like this. But yeah, man. Shout out to New Orleans. I had a good first time out here. For the short time I was out here.
Mo, you was getting into your post-game interview bad.
Oh yeah, man. I definitely feel like, I know for me personally, man, we could have definitely executed more, man. We saw a lot of openings, man, but we didn't actually like run like the plays that we needed, Yeah. I feel like, it was a lot of as you said, just observing, I feel like we was in coordinator mode. You feel me?
Yeah.
We need to go into player mode. But it's all good though, I feel like, man, I think for me personally, especially with us leaving, so we leave in like an hour or so, so it's like realistically, there ain't really much opportunity with most people.
Hey, who you supporting in the NBA?
Who I'm supporting the team that pay me the most money to cover them.
Hey, facts. But yeah, so I mean, it's just kind of like I was just out there for like the vibes, you feel me? But definitely, it was fun, man. Overall, I really had a good time. I think, hopping into all the different spots. I really enjoyed, that one spot where it was like, what was that one song? Jelani was like, bro, why are we here? Like, when they were singing.
Which one?
It was like it wasn't karaoke, but it was like where the black dude was singing, and then girl was about to sing Adele.
She was about to sing alone.
Yeah,
I forgot what the other song was.
Yeah, but overall, it was fun, man. I had a great time.
Let me see who Lamar Hernandez Smith is. The only Lamar that I know is Lamar Jackson.
DJ also played R. Kelly Bump and Grind tonight.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Completely unironically.
But that shows you like the is this him from I don't know. That's track and field. But it was really one of those like the internet isn't a real place moments and stuff like that. I was just checking my email because I wanted to see if folks email me back anyways. But yeah. We are reporting this live. Facts. We reporting this live. Shout out to E West in the building, man. Him talking about shout out Dan as well. Everybody else left though. Let me see. The Hawks are playing way better than my Mavs. That's real talk. Facts, man. He said, oh boy. But yeah, okay. All right, back to the club, man. So and the club scenes and stuff like that. So I'll give my perspective. Really, I take a lot of passive just approaches to the club and things of that sort. I don't really force it. I don't really get too aggressive. If something happens, if it comes to me, it comes. If I just let the game happen to me. I don't really try to force it on offense. Just play the game, because a lot of the times what I realize is like a lot of those folks, you meet them and y'all could become close all for it just to end, and you like, dang, I never knew you from the jump. Like you was a stranger I met and like this or that. I feel like if you meet people in specific type of settings that aren't like nightlife or something like that, I feel like you have a better chance of you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like a longer success rate and things of that sort, as opposed to just we had a passionate fling or like feelings or interest for each other for a couple of weeks, and then we really got to know each other beyond just like, I thought you looked cute in the club. I don't know. I think of that stuff. Now we are now at 0 viewers, by the way. So so there's that.
I think and that's why I was saying when we were in the club, like I think I'm starting to get to a point where personally, like, and I agree with you, where it's like you meet more genuine connections. You make more genuine connections from women that you meet outside of like these settings. Like it always. I think there's this one Kanye song that he says where it's just like mean like I can't remember the exact word, but I'll have to think about it later. But regardless, it's like I think meeting girls in these settings are cool, especially when you're younger. But as I'm starting to get older, I'm starting to feel like, bro, like I'd rather meet a girl outside the club and then build that connection, and then we go to the club together. And because I would just rather, I don't know, I'm just like, I'm not in here trying to do all this shooting and you got to buy drinks for like, it's all this courting.
The music's loud, so you're like, what do you do? What's your name?
Right. And it's like, it's like, I don't mind courting a woman, but it's like, I don't want to do it in the club scene where it's just like me having to buy a drink for you and your friends, and we just, I don't know, it just don't be feeling worth it all the time, because it's like a lot of times at the end, like y'all exchange contacts, and then it's just like maybe something becomes of it. But I've never met a girl in the club and then that became like we seriously talking. It was a good fun night, but it don't ever really develop into like a real relationship. At least not from from my experiences. It's like most of the women would be like very kind of either one off, or it's just like maybe I will link up again at the club, but I don't know. So, but I said overall, I would rather have me a shorty and then go to the club with her, and we just vibe. It's like I saw like a couple doing like a little 2-step, in one spot. I'm like, you're not going 2-step with a shorty you just met. That's like a different type of like.
Yeah, I mean, if you have I've had a couple nights when that happened, but it's definitely like that's a successful night right there. If you go out with like you don't have your girl with you, and you just go out and you meet a girl
and you 2-stepping.
Yeah, y'all catch a vibe on some like music video shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
so I guess I ain't never been there.
I feel like you're shortchanging yourself. I definitely feel like you met a girl out in a bar and y'all had a.
I mean, I ain't never 2-step with her.
What do you mean by two? I'm saying like when I say 2-step, I mean like dancing with each other. Like what do you mean?
I mean, I'm talking about like it's like darn near synchronized choreography.
Okay.
Yeah, like Rashad, you saw what I'm talking about with the couple. Yeah, it was like choreography.
I mean, but they were stepping though.
Yeah,
like they were doing a line dance. They were like,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're literally like 2-stepping. like you know, I didn't like you know, you definitely a little shorty, you know, y'all start you know catching a little vibe. I'm saying like yeah, like really in there on some like you know, we in our like cookout vibes in the middle of the dance floor.
I get what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You know, that should be looking cool, man.
I mean, but like, is that I don't know. I feel like catching a twerk can be romantic, possibly.
Nah, it can be.
Maybe
If
like
you
a
throwing
beautiful
that
moment.
shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I there was definitely like I'm not even gonna lie to you. There was like a 5%, a 5% part of me that thought about going to the strip club tonight. Like just I might have like a couple ones and change left on me. I'm just thinking like I could go in here, see how much a lap dance costs.
My boy came out, Wolf walking down Burberry.
Out.
He was like, I think I'm gonna go and throw a quick 20 and then kind of check the temperature on it. Look, see how we'll feel about it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely thought about it for sure. I was definitely thinking about like just to get a quick lap because it was right there. That was the thing I liked most about the Bourbon Street. It was just like
the strip clubs.
That absolutely. Yeah, no.
You was about to say it in such a like more eloquent way.
Yeah.
The establishments and the access to the stuff. Oh yeah,
the entertainment nightlife. No, everything was there. Like, that was a dope. But I definitely thought about at one point like I could just go in here, come back out.
Right. Yeah, Rashad, you gonna talk about how you almost saved somebody today?
All right, so okay. All right, so then what happened though? All right, so we walked past this place, and it's this young girl like out with her legs out and stuff like that, that's standing in the front door, like just staring into your soul to get you to come in and stuff like that. She like really locking eyes with every single man that's walking by. So what happened last night? I looked at her. I said, "Dang, she looked kind of sad." And Mo agreed. He said, "Man, is she all right?" I said, "Dang, like, are we complicit if we don't go back and just ask her if she all right?"
Look like she might have been a victim of the T word.
Yeah. And then so he said, man, if you ask her if she all right, she gonna say like, "I'll be better if you spent 20 to get inside." And then I was like, "Oh yeah, you're right." So okay. Dang, we lost the 2 viewers again. So so anyways, we come back tonight and we see the same young girl out in front of the club doing the same little staring to your eyes joint. And I said, okay, all right, what we doing? So then I was talking to Jelani and Mo. I said, bro, I'm gonna go back and talk to this girl and ask her if she's all right. Jelani was like, are you sure you want to do that? Mo was like, go ahead and do it. So after like 2 minutes, I just did it. I just walked over there. The security man was like, you going to the gentleman's club? I said, yes, sir. And he said, all right, it's right there. So I peeped around the corner and I seen, they had the door open, the front door. And they had 3 women up there. And it was like a white girl, a Mexican, a Hispanic woman, and then someone of another ethnicity. And the girl that we talking about is black. So I'm like, where'd the girl go? So once I seen that, I said, what I'm going to do if I walk in? I'm going to be like, hey, ladies, the black girl that up here that be looking sad, can y'all bring her out so I can ask her if she's sad? So I just turned around. I looked at them. I was like, all right, y'all. And then I turned around. And we continued to walk up Bourbon Street. It just was what it was. So I left my cape at home, but I was thinking about, at least like introducing you to the program of like, it don't have to be like this. Like I seen E. Kane was arguing with Chris, her baby daddy, on TikTok. And then she was like, I ain't paying your rent this month. And I was like, E. Kane, you ain't got to live like this, girl.
Right.
Shout out E. Kane,
Yeah, I don't know who E. Kane is.
I'm the father that stepped up. That's all you need to know.
Man.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. Like I just turned 30 years old 2 days ago. And I might have said this before, but the older I get, like the more in favor I am of just paying for it. Like it just makes life so much easier, man. It's so
like, I'm thinking he's gonna talk about being a stepdad, bro.
Oh no, man. I was just thinking about the night, like
it was just like, dang, I should have went to that strip club.
No, not even that. Just in general, like you should be outside of. I know prostitution is legal in Vegas. It should be legal everywhere. You should be able to just like
The
Same.
craziest part about this is we started talking about like how you didn't speak to nobody. Well, we didn't speak to nobody in the club. And because you got social anxiety, and you was like, yeah, I should have just paid someone like instead of approaching them. That's the craziest part.
You know what's great? Like I approach women. It's just I be having I'm like a streaky shooter.
Yeah, no, I feel
That's why like I have them nights where it's like I don't mind striking out the whole night. I'm shooting, yeah. And then I have nights like tonight where it's like, you know what? I got a nice spot on the wall. I'm chilling. I had no awkward interactions tonight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just take I'm gonna take that as a win for tonight.
I think I'm a bit jaded, bro. I'm just a bit jaded.
Why are you jaded?
About what?
So y'all know 1 a.m. y'all getting a 1 a.m. exclusive. I mentioned this like kind of in passing.
Actually, hold on. Save this for the Patreon.
Nah. Hey, shouts out to the Patreon supporters. Shouts out to Dan.
I want Patreon subscriber.
But yeah. Yeah, man. So the thing is, like last year, you know, I don't really go out to clubs and stuff like that, you know, except for events and everything like that. But I do go out to concerts. I go out to concerts. I've been listening, you know, all the music stuff. That's my outside. So I'm at the Tyler Creator pop-up last year in Atlanta when he released Chromacopia. First time he performed Chromacopia live, period. Shouts out everybody there. So I'm interviewing folks and stuff like that. And I might not have used all the interviews. So don't go back to this and look, oh, is he talking about her? Is he talking about her? No. So I interviewed one of the people and we was talking and I got their number. I get everybody's number after I interview them so I could send them the video, the story, whatever afterwards so they could see it for themselves. So I took the video and I sent it to them. And, you know, most people just say they like it. They say, appreciate that, bro. Nice meeting you. And they move on. This person, you know, we just end up sending stuff about Chromacopia casually, stuff about Tyler casually. And we worked our way up to like somehow being friends. And then like it got deep. And then like I moved and then I came back for my birthday. And then she took me out for my birthday and paid. And that's when I really was like, she was tall too. And she liked sports. And I was like, man. Yeah, bro. So,
well, do you if you don't want to share what happened, you don't have to.
No, it was so she's back in school because she has some health issues in her 20s. So she's late 20s and stuff like that. This is a lot of info. I hope she don't see this because I'm definitely, but I'm blocked anyway. F it. So yeah. So she's back in school, like in her late 20s right now, and then she found out like from meeting her counselor. She thought she had 2 more years of school. She got 8 more years because she needed to get like a master's or something like that for her field to like get a good paying job or whatever. So she was like, I found out I had to be in school 8 more years. You're already 30. You're already well into your career and looking to settle down. And I just can't offer that to you, Rashad. You're a good person though. And then that was it. And then I was like, dang, well, it was nice being your friend. And then they was like, no, don't think you're getting off the hook that easily. Like, we got to talk about the Super Bowl tonight because they're an Eagles fan, right? So we talked about the Super Bowl, and then literally that was it. Like after the Super Bowl, they never texted me back, and that's when they told me like, yo, no, they didn't even tell me that. But yeah, that's what happened, bro. That's what happened, and. I told a joke about Beyonce tickets. I was like, thank you for telling me this before Beyonce tickets went on sale. They was like, what do you mean? I was like, the Beyonce tickets is like $1,300. And they was like, what? And then they blocked me. And that was the last time I heard from them. And so, yeah. So that's pretty much kind of the whole thing. That's the whole gist of the story.
And you still recovering?
It was just like, that was the first time I really liked someone in a long time. And I met that person from outside. So it was like all outside people. Because you got to think, that ain't like my first rodeo or nothing like that. Because I used to be on the road all the time in my old job. So it was like, I'll probably fall in love for a night or two with everybody in every single, you know what I'm saying? In every city. just like me. You know, it was, you know, I fell in, yeah, you know, I fell in love in Houston, fell in love in Vegas, fell in love in, you know, Cleveland, you know what I mean, DC and all that. So
Sound like a Rod Wave song.
yeah. But yeah, you know, like just being on the road, like I was active, you know, outside, whatever the case might be, right? And so that's nothing new to me. It was just like it's not many times where like the older I get, I just really, really like someone. Like the times are farther few in between now. It's like I have a lot of like passionate kind of girlfriend for the night, girlfriend for the weekend thing, but a girl that I genuinely, and you know, girls a lot of time they ask like, well, what makes a guy have genuine interest? I don't know. It just happens. Like some people just can, you know, our interests line up and stuff like that. And I just fall for them. But I think it was because like this happened in a vulnerable place, like the Tyler Creator concert, places that I go to and stuff like that. Now I'm just like, I stay to myself, bro. I don't stay to myself. That's a lie. Because mostly I'd be stopping random people and talking to them and stuff like that on the street. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to do that again, to be honest. That's a real life therapy session at 2:45 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm just, I don't know. It's, you know, I'm paid in full when he's like, I love the game, I love the hustle.
Yeah,
Like I'm with the heartbreak, bro. It's not like, obviously I don't want to like meet a girl and get my heart broken, but I don't know. It don't be like, I think because I've had it happen, it's just like when it does happen, it's not like, it's more of like I compare it to like riding a roller coaster. Like you enjoy the thrill of it. Like it's like, oh cool. Like we had like a cool 6 to 8 week little thing. It faded away. Now when I listen to certain sad songs, I'm gonna think about you. You've left your mark on my life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to this episode is you know, it got dark like out of nowhere.
Man, I don't think it's dark, bro. I think this is like real conversation to have. You know, I think, and like for me personally, I think it's interesting, like the perspective of that. Like I think with Rashad, like I feel similar with like when I go out now. I feel like I've had so many fleeting relationships that it's just like I am personally at a point where I would rather be in something more serious. Cause I feel like it just don't be, I don't know, it just don't really be feeling the same. It don't mean nothing no more, bro.
When you get so many numbers, bro, that's what you were saying. You get so many numbers. You get the number. Okay, I talked to the girl. I got the number. Whoop-de-doo. Like,
whoop-de-doo.
Exactly. You all text. It's small talk. Y'all don't really know each other. So it's just awkward until y'all find something that y'all do like. Then you might go out again. Then the vibes more than likely don't even be there for real. Like, meeting women in other places, I don't know why. It just tends to work better for me. Like, go ahead, Mom.
I was gonna say, you know, and I get the joy of like loving the game of it as well, because it's like I like interacting with different, especially women. You know, like I really do genuinely enjoy women and just like talking with them and like getting to know different women, different perspectives, and like stuff like that. But I think it's I don't know. It's like as I said, like for me, I don't. And if my perspective is not really even like about me getting hurt, I don't be feeling like dealing with all the emotions that comes with it from the other side. And I feel like at times, like you be talking to, like for me, like I'll talk to a woman and then they start getting like emotionally attached and like I know I'm not mentally there. So then it's just kind of like, and I'll be like, but I hate to hurt people, you know? So it's like, I'm not looking to be the bad guy here. Like I don't, and then so I end up trying to cater and nurture that, like their feelings longer than I need to. And then it makes it even harder for me to like rip it off, because now it's just like for them, it's like, dang, like, you know, like you were nice the whole time, you know? It'd be different. I was just like like have no emotions. Like I'm gonna still treat you right, you know. So, but I said like I get both perspectives, you know, because it's like like the love of the game, the love of like getting to know people and different women and everything. But then it'd be like, I don't know. You after a while, you're kind of like, man, this doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it's just because you know we 30 now, we getting old, bro. Like we're not old, we still young. We young in turn. You feel me?
No, being 30 is it's like being the oldest young person in the club.
Yeah.
Right.
That's really what being 30 is.
That's a great way
You're
to
still
put it.
young. You just the oldest version of a young person. I say actually probably 35 is like the oldest you could be and still say that you're young. Once you get to be low key 40, honestly.
I think anything below like 50, depending on who you're talking to, can be viewed as like young.
Facts.
Yeah, maybe like 45.
And then 50 is like midlife type deal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know, because we black men. As a black
Don't
man,
do that.
you middle aged as a black man once you like 35.
Don't do that.
That's a
No, I know it's a statistic, but
yeah.
it's also the statistic. We want folks to make it past 25.
So
We're not supposed to make it past 75.
Hey man, you know, with the barbecue and you know, that's high blood pressure, man.
That's bad food, stress.
No, bro, you seen that Childish Gambino joint?
Yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah,
That's
having
crazy.
like a hole in his heart or whatever.
And a stroke.
That's crazy.
Shout out Childish Gambino, though.
Yeah, shout out Gambino, man.
What was the thing I wanted to say? It's ironic. I said all of that because the last time I even had interest in anybody, like a stranger or something, was at a concert. Met them at a concert.
Hey, that's crazy, bro. I hope you know. Maybe you need to go to more shows.
Yeah, like concerts.
Nah,
Said, what you here for? You here for this act or this act? I'm here for love.
I'm here for you.
Oh, yeah, no, facts. I'm here for you. That's smooth.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of weird. I'm here for Tyler.
I really like the last album.
I'm going to a concert to look for love. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm going to concert. Nah, Lil Dicky, bro, had a tour, the Looking for Love tour, where he literally had a game show throughout the show to like find the best contestants for his love, to compete for his love. And like he literally, some of the women, he would bring them backstage, he'd get their numbers, and he'd like try to talk to them and date them afterwards.
You remember what Blueface was like? Everybody, let's get naked. Let's see who eat pussy the best.
Right.
For some reason, that concert made me think. That concert made me think of that. Like I'm gonna just have a concert and use it to my event. Because if I was an artist, I probably would do stuff like that too. Like like when Chris Brown be doing the meet and greets backstage, I'd probably do mine for like $100 just to just to brighten our horizons a little bit.
Jelani gonna be like, "Hey, I got $1,000. Everybody get naked."
Matter of fact, I'll pay y'all for the meet and greet.
Right.
I'll pay y'all to come meet me.
If you're bad enough, I'll pay you to meet me.
Well, you know, I do. We kind of on the talk of, you know, I guess deeper notes. And I asked Rashad this, you know, when I first got here. So I'm actually, Jelani, do you feel like you suffered seasonal depression?
I wouldn't say it's seasonal.
It's every day. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, no, it literally is every day. No, it's not even joking. Yeah, it's not seasonal. I would say that I start to think about like, okay, I might have had certain things happen to me at a certain time of year, and I remember like, okay, this happened during this time of year or whatever. But like, I wouldn't say I have seasonal depression. No, I do know. I know of people, like even relatives, that for sure have it. Like when they get around a certain time of year, they get reminded of certain stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it affects them. But for me personally, I wouldn't say no. It's just regular, like regular branded depression.
Right. Yo, this man, Rashad was ordering some vegan food. Jelani said, "Hey, do they have regular people food too?"
Yeah, I swear I did not mean to say it like that because I was actually eating vegan food and like it, but like, yeah, I didn't mean to say it like that.
It sounded crazy. As soon as I said it, I was like, why'd you say it like that?
Which I was just gonna let it slide. So he was like, yeah, they got but man, talking about season of pressure, it's interesting hearing people talk about that, how they go through that. And like, a lot of times because of the fall and then like, the daylight savings and everything, and because it gets
I missed the comments.
because
Is that Kanye? Oh, Tustin Mafi, bro, you are the funniest person I've ever seen in my life, dog. Thank you so much, bro. All right, continue.
Somebody said that?
Yeah, they said it's that Kanye.
Oh, said it's that. Oh,
well, it actually says it's that Kanye.
I think he's saying you look like Kanye.
Who Kanye?
I think he's saying you might be saying you look like
Tustin,
Kanye.
who's Kanye? I'm not even in.
I'm saying Mo.
Oh, Mo, yeah, because Mo on the mobile. He on the mobile. He coming there down.
Yeah, I was saying this is gonna be a funny episode to go look back on because. I mean, I get with the concept for the mobile viewers of us. So like when we watch the YouTube video and we see all of us, it's just gonna be up there.
But yeah, like the whole seasonal depression thing is a very interesting concept. Like I don't personally think I suffered. I know I don't suffer because it's like, I don't honestly, like I've been thinking I get a lot of joyous memories when it comes to this time of year. Like I think back on like when I was a kid, like I'd be looking at like the trees, like, and then like the leaves on the ground and everything. And I don't know, I get this feeling of like just when I was younger. I don't know, like, and it's crazy. It's like I don't even know the exact. It's not even me thinking of an exact moment. I just think of the feeling that I had when I was a kid, and going through like the holidays and stuff. And so, and I don't know, I've always get that way like this time of year. So I definitely don't suffer seasonal depression. But I get it, where especially with it getting darker earlier. A lot of people, like, me and Rashad was talking about this, how because it's darker earlier, you feel like you have less time in your day to do things. Mm-hmm. And if you don't get everything that you want done in a day, that can lead to depression as well, because it's like,
you feel like you feel.
Exactly, even though it's like you technically got the same time, but it's just now it's darker. But, well, I mean, actually, you don't technically have the same time, because it's like maybe you wanted to go for a run, unless you white, you go run anytime. but yeah, but I don't know. It's all interesting, bro. But I'm glad you don't suffer from seasonal depression. But as far as the normal, if you ever need to talk, we're here.
Oh, it's one of those things where it's like you ever heard the phrase like you trying to patch up a bullet hole with a Band-Aid? Like it just is what it is at this point. I know what it is. I know what the problem is just.
Have you tried therapy?
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm not opposed to it. It's cool. Okay. It's just after a certain point, it just feels like therapy kind of feels like after a certain point, it's like if somebody, like it's like if somebody shot you and then they sent the doctor just to ask you like, yo, what's wrong? But they not like actually doing no surgery on you. They just ask you like, yo, so how does it feel right now to be shot? Like, how does that bullet wound?
You bring up a good point of like, I feel that's the thing with a lot of therapists that I don't really like all the time. I think some just are, and I had a therapist sure to tell me, it's just like, yo, like, I'm not the type of therapist that's gonna be sitting here being like super critical of you. Like, they're kind of, some of them are just like, I'm here to listen, which some people need,
Mm-hmm.
Some
100%.
people just need somebody to listen. Personally, for me, like out of a therapist, like my current therapist, she's cool. Like, and I do rock with her, but I do be feeling like sometimes I'm like I don't even know, bro. Like sometimes she be just like I think you're just doing so well, like blah blah. And I'll be like, bruh, like like I want to hear more like critique. You feel me? Like, cause I want to really become the best possible version of myself. And for me to do that is just like, you just affirming me at times doesn't really help me the way that I really want to be helped. I think like, and as I said, like some therapists, they are just comfortable with just being an ear to listen and then, but not really diving deep, and like really being like, all right, I think this is where you're actually wrong here. And you like, these are things I think you need to work on. And, just being like, I don't know, like really trying to like help that person become the best possible version of themselves, as opposed to just like you unpacking and it's just constantly just only unpacking. It's like, let's unpack and put it away. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if that metaphor actually.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. But let's unpack and then pack it back up and then tape it and then put it away.
Yeah, So, but as I said, like I think that's the biggest thing where a lot of people feel like therapy doesn't really work for them because a lot of therapists don't do that. As I said, they just sit there to listen. And then it's just like, all right, maybe after the first couple of sessions, it's like, cool, I'm glad you listened. But now I just told you all my trauma and all my pain.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're just like, you're not like when something I'm having repeated, like behaviors or something, it's like realistically a good therapist can be like, I think maybe, have you ever thought about maybe you're doing this because of X, Y, and Z that happened to you when you're 5 years old? Mm-hmm. Remember that story that you told me, Mm-hmm. And then you'd be like, wow, I never thought about that. Like I had on Rory and Mal, mm-hmm. they had Miss Pat on there. Mm-hmm. And on that episode, she was able to point out, like, just by looking at Rory, like, because she's been abused in her life. Mm-hmm. So she was able to look at Rory and be like, who touched you? Mm-hmm. And, it was funny, but it was just like, she was like, for real, like, I can tell, like just the way that you blinking and everything, I can tell, like, something's happened to you mm-hmm. before. And then, he was just like, it was, as I said, it was funny, but it was real, where it was like really unpacking some stuff. And then and then she said, like, do you feel like your love for Black women came from because like all the people who abused you, like especially the women, were white? Mm-hmm. And he was like, I never thought about that. Like every time that I was abused, I did, like, it was typically a Black woman that was there to care for me. Mm-hmm. And it's like stuff like that. That's how you really heal, Mm-hmm. But like these therapists, they just sit here and get paid like to just listen, like, okay, I heard you. Like, mm-hmm. but it's just like, you're not really like going back and like drawing, like, because you probably have so many different clients, it's just like, you're just another person to them a lot of times, I mean, to an extent, but yeah, I think that's just one of the issues with therapy right now. Like, I think I do recommend a lot of people getting into it, but it's like really finding a good therapist. And that's on my sister. When I first decided to want to get into therapy, like, she was like, yeah, like, don't feel bad with wanting to leave your therapist and find one that works for you. Mm-hmm. So, I recommend that to anybody that's listening right now, even if it's only you, Dan, if you need therapy, bro, find the right one. But,
dang, gone.
Well, dang. If, anybody out there that's listening.
Anybody on a replay.
Right. Yeah. No, but for real though, yeah, like really take the time to find the person that can help you. Cause it's like, I think it's like, if I have an issue with my mouth, I'm not gonna go to the optometrist. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, they're a doctor technically, so they can hear you, but it's just like, you can't really fix what I got going on. You work on ours. I got a problem with my mouth. So yeah, man. Yeah, shoot. Well,
oh no, my bad. I was trying to read that.
I wanted to just say this because someone actually responded to my comment on that Denver thing. Shout out to Denver from back home and stuff.
Yeah, shout out Denver.
And they asked what you mean accountability, and I haven't responded back to Ariel Diaz. I'll respond back to you. But accountability, like, no one's coming to save. I'm sorry. I ain't even giving no context. This is some extreme hyper stuff. So in my hometown, they're doing someone is curating a local mixtape in my hometown, and they're naming the songs after streets. in my hometown and stuff like that. So it's a few artists and stuff like that. It's a collab tape, a bunch of artists on there. And someone said the reaction of the announcement of this mixtape is exactly why our community, our hometown will never progress, because no one supports. The support sucks back home. And it was a lot of people there, including people on the tape that are like, facts, speaking facts, this and that. And I was just like, at what point, because like we 30, so a lot of our peers are 30, 31, 32. It's like, at what point in life are you like, yo, I'm the only one who is responsible for my success and how far I go. It is not my environment. It's not the people around me. It's not who's listening to me and who's bumping me and stuff like that. I shouldn't feel obligated to listen to your music because I went to high school with you. Like that. Like I was in high school 13, 20, 25? I was in high school 13, 12 years ago. So to ask someone who knew you on a daily basis, on a real level, a decade and a half ago, to support you on your current venture just because you decided that you wanted to do this new venture is insane to me. Like, you can make it, you can do it. You can do it on your own. Like, you have the internet. Literally, if you posted a song, Russ posted a song every Friday for 2 years straight, or I think he still probably does it. Release a new song every Friday. You're going to make it. Like, the person who made it out of our hometown, out of all the independent artists, is Tony Snow. Tony was dropping like 5 tapes a year. He was dropping like a Christmas tape. Remember, he dropped the Christmas tape. He dropped the Christmas tape. He dropped So and So the World 1, So and So the World 2, So and So the World 3. He released an album called Tony Snow. He deleted that. He had a collab album with Dark Side Mally, formerly known as Northside Mally. He deleted that. Like, it was so much stuff that he was doing year after year after year. And even if some stuff would catch on and I get a couple thousand plays, if we weren't feeling it, he just deleted off the internet. And eventually, bro built up a catalog and one of the strongest underground followings in all of hip hop in the past decade. And it's just because he just kept posting. He just kept working. Like, I say it all the time, like, Tony might have even been in a position where rap might not have even been his calling, hypothetically speaking, right? But he just worked so hard at it that he gave no other choice for it to be his thing to work from. So, these days with the algorithm, you go to Cal Patel. I'm the decent man. Like, he posts that reel walking 5-6 times a day. He's done it every single day since he released a song a year and a half ago. Like, there was no other choice but for Cal Patel to eventually pop, because he just infiltrated the algorithm. You can infiltrate the algorithm if you want to get popping. Like, that's literally as easy as it is nowadays. Like, I've grown my platform. I've done all different types of things. Okay, we're going to spend more time in editing. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. I've done it all. The thing that has helped me grow my platform, regardless if a video gets viral or not, it's just literally posting all the time and posting as consistent as possible. That has grown my channel, and that will get me to my goals that I want for the channel. 10K subs, 20K subs, etc., etc. I'm going to get everything that I want from this, because that is literally how the internet works now. We live in a time where you can be as successful as you literally want to be. You don't have to have a viral moment. You don't have to be super entertaining. I don't have to, hey guys, I don't have to do that. Sometimes it will help you if you do all that to get the success quicker, but you can just post, just exist in the space consistently, get in people's faces. Someone out there in the world, 8 billion people, is going to give you a chance. That's how you build a following. That's how you do it. It's all on you. I never promoted, y'all know, when have I ever sent y'all my YouTube channel and said, hey, bro, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm doing it. I ain't never asked my friends to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, we might have discussions of like, yo, I'm trying to get 5K subs, this, that. But that's like well after they already knew about my channel. I don't promote my channel to my friends. Like, I literally just started posting videos from my channel in the past year because so many people started finding out about it. But it's because my friends aren't my audience. My audience is people like Dan. My audience are people like SSB. My audience are people like Zero. My audience are people like Flip. My audience is people like Today. You know, these people from all around the country and all around the world who have supported me throughout the years in different times. You know, going back to Joel and Terrell and, you know, that crew, and going back to Carl, Matthew Chan and that crew back in 2021. Like, it, you know, there's going to be someone out there that watches your stuff and appreciates your stuff. So instead of looking at why don't these people that I knew from 15 years ago support me, look at the big internet that can support you. And the random person in South Korea that's going to think you're the best rapper in the world. Focus on that person. Don't focus on me because we worked at Wendy's together in 2012. Because my mind done been past Wendy's. We got bills. That was 5 jobs away from me, bro. So that's what I'm saying when I say accountability. And that's my rant with the whole hometown support thing. I just think it's an antiquated excuse, and it's a lame excuse. And you need to go to work. We all got to go to work at some point. So there's no way around the work. You got to work. It's no easy money. You got to work for everything. So yeah.
Got a family to feed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in favor of like people not having or like not putting age limits as far as like the stuff they like. I feel like if you're 40 years old and you still want to rap and you haven't made it yet, you should keep doing it. But like he said, you can't expect people, especially people, it's just people that you came up with that y'all don't even have a relationship like that no more. Y'all just Facebook friends, or they follow you on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. You can't expect those people just to be retweeting all your stuff or liking all your stuff or listening to you or even pressing play on your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because we talking about people that you're just friends with. That like sometimes your own family or like your close friends might not want to listen to your stuff when you put it out. And it ain't because they don't like you or don't support you. It's just everybody got their own stuff going on. It's only 24 hours in a day. So I might not, everybody I know that raps or everybody I know that does whatever, I might not get to listen to all that or check all that out. So yeah, you just got to be realistic about having expectations for people checking your stuff out.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. You know, you just gotta, consistency is key. And the only time that you ever lose is when you give up and when you quit. So I think it's like, you know, if you're looking for the support of a particular artist and you're not getting it, that doesn't mean to just quit, or, you know, that doesn't mean that you have to keep searching for that particular audience over and over. You have to start expanding, you know? So, excuse me. So I definitely agree, you know, it's like people have to, I think like, you know, back on, if we're going to get biblical, you know, Jesus, like, he wasn't like loved and like really, he wasn't really seen as a prophet in his own hometown. Like literally they said like, aren't you from Galilee? Like they don't name one prophet in the books that have ever came from there. And so they didn't rock with him the way that everybody else did. And I think that's just like a message to everybody, you know? Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's like, because people also are going to be different when people they know you, you know? Mm-hmm. It's like they're going to see things from a different perspective when they hear your music, when they see you are promoting things and all that, because they're not going to see you in that light. They're going to still see you in math class, like at 10 a.m., you know, like on like back when y'all were 16. You feel me? So it's going to be hard for people to make that adjustment to see you in a different light, as opposed to other people who never met you on that personal level, that you're going to see you for who you present, you know? Like, I'm sure there are plenty of people that look at Bossman D-Lo and think like, man, like, I don't know, it was funny, Ben Don had a good skit about that, and he used Bossman D-Lo, where it's just like, man, this dude, you know, X, Y, and Z, he wasn't really like that, you know, this, that, and the other, but it's like, I don't care what he used to be like, this is who he is now, he Big Zal.
No, you know? people definitely will like they'll see somebody they went to school with doing something, like, and then they'll be like, yo, Yo, I knew him back when he was broke. Like, I mean, like, what is the point of saying that? Like, that don't, like, me being broke in 2012 don't got nothing to do with if I'm doing well for myself right now.
Exactly,
Yeah.
man. So, yeah, man. You know, if you ain't getting support in the places that you're looking for, then go look for it in somewhere else.
And nobody owes you nothing, bro.
Facts.
Like that's the biggest thing here. Like nobody don't owe you a thing. And I know people say like, yeah, okay, all right. I think common human decency. I think we should expect that from some people. And everything like that. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But we don't owe you that. Like nobody don't owe you. Like, bro.
I thought you were about to bring up a comment from Good Music. I was like, what he do?
No. we went to school together, remember? My cousin do music. Can she get an interview? What? Just because we went to now I might do it if I got time and I got an interview slot and everything like that. So, close my son get fed. But I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm ready to end the pod. Fellas, let the people know.
What a smooth ending to
Yeah.
Like, hey, last thing, I want to ask y'all. Would y'all date a girl who's an influencer?
Yeah.
But I mean, like, so not only just like while you're on the date, she taking my pictures. Like, you just walk into the crib and she just like.
You got to think. I'm in media, so like, I don't think I'm the person to ask.
Like, you just wouldn't care. You'd be like, okay, how are you doing your thing?
If she doing this in the crib, she getting money for it. Now I ain't gonna lie. The thing that I would be hesitant on is if she get her views from this and all her TikToks is like, we ain't doing that. She wearing yoga pants and the thing, and then
she can't do a bikini haul. She can't do a bikini try on for the gram.
I mean, you could do that before I meet you, 100%. And I'm like, dang, you got my attention. Let's date. But like after we date, that's gonna get to me, bro.
But so like you wouldn't care that like let's say y'all on a date, and then it's just like literally like you ready to dig into your food. No, don't touch that yet. I gotta.
It used to get to me, but I get it now because like I be recording my food.
Yeah.
Because I pay for the food, but if I record it and I post it, I write it off of my taxes.
Right.
So I like write off almost every single meal now because I record everything.
I swear I didn't know that was a thing.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's always a deeper reason beyond stuff. Like people in the comments be like, "What's the point of this?" And this? I was like, "You wouldn't get it because you're not a boss." Shout out to Dame Dash. You're not a boss.
Pause.
Pause.
Yeah, I mean, I get that to an extent. I mean, because I think like you can say with the food that can be a write off, but then it's just like when we walk out the door, you gotta walk out a certain way. Like I need you to get this angle while we walk.
Oh yeah, that's definitely annoying for sure.
Yeah, and that's why I say like because it's deeper. It's literally every aspect of everything they do. They feel like it has to be done a certain way, and it's like yo, I'm just trying to chill, man.
I think one that would be difficult is a live streamer.
Mm-hmm.
Especially an IRL streamer.
Yeah.
Because I don't want people knowing where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
I stream every day. I don't be streaming in real life. I don't be streaming outside because I don't want people to be knowing where I'm at.
Right. No, I agree with that.
Yeah, no, that's a little bit too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because them people, they don't really know how to. Like even the people that stream at home, certain people they don't know how to turn off the difference between like streaming and real life. But the IRL people they really don't know like when to turn the camera off. I've seen a video of it was like a streamer, it was like a popular streamer, like he was on stream and somebody was having a seizure in the background.
Oh, Max.
Yeah, somebody was having a seizure in the back and they just kept the stream going.
Yeah.
Just casually, somebody's having a whole seizure. Nobody thought like maybe we should pause this, take a quick. But we've just been so desensitized to not to get off topic, but just everybody having cameras and stuff like that. So yeah, I could definitely understand not wanting to date a streamer at all.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
A content creator, I could do it for sure.
Depending on what type of content.
I've talked to OnlyFans girls before.
Yeah, I mean, talking to and like actually being in a relationship with a girl that does OF, it's like,
Yeah,
it's a little bit different.
yeah.
I don't know if I can do a full. I mean, I definitely talk to one, but I don't know if I can do. I might not be that secure yet.
Yeah, no. I've talked to them. I've talked to some before.
I think like for me, I think of like the influencer women who like you just gonna be like chilling on the couch and then they just come up, all right, babe. So I want you like and you're doing like stupid stuff, you know.
I've had that before, you know what I'm saying, but because like I said, I'm in media, so it's like a lot of that stuff I get. I've had that before. I think the most annoying part is really just like the angles of cameras of taking pictures. Like just get a picture of me and you think it's just an easy thing, 1, 2, 3, and they're like, no, the angle, I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
That's the most annoying part to me. But even throughout that, I'll still put up with that. Yeah.
So I wouldn't want the influencers like you know they want to do like the little couple like influence stuff and it's like where they want to do like little jokes and like pranks and stuff all the time and or like you know stuff that be obviously fake, you know, stuff like that. I'm like nah.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah, pranks is too much. Like,
but that's the majority of like the couple.
yeah,
like,
babe, I'm breaking up with you.
I was just about to say the fake breakup pranks.
Yeah,
stop it, bro.
Or the fake caught cheating pranks.
Yeah.
What would you do? Or, the guy he just came up to me and said that he wanted my number and that my boyfriend was a bitch ass nigga. Who? Where?
And he said he got a gun. Oh, let me get my gun. Hey, wait. It's a video.
And they gotta take the dumbass thumbnail.
I didn't see that big old Canon camera on the dashboard of the car with the red button flashing on top of it.
Right. Right, exactly. Like, yo, people are crazy, man. The internet is really like warped. Me too, myself included, is like really warped us forever.
You know, my favorite, some of my favorite videos to watch, when people go up to random people in like grocery stores and be like, "Hey, can you record me?" And then,
why are you recording me?
Well, no, not that one, but like where it's just like, but it was just like, "Hey, can you record me?" And then they just start doing like random like, and it's just like, and especially like you go to older people and older people just sitting there just like, you know, they go sit there and record it, but you can tell they looking like, what
is going on? No, I hate because I'll be watching dance videos, bro, and not no twerk video. I mean dance, like actual like just jigging and you know all the little
twerking and dancing too, bro.
Okay,
It's interpretive.
I watch dancing x twerking, dancing
Tom twerking,
non-twerking,
Tom twerking, so super twerking.
Okay, here we go. Non-twerking dancing videos,
right,
stuff like Hit Them Folks, whatever, back in the days. Cool. Yeah. So, in all the dance videos now, it's like, don't nobody do it at home no more. Like, they all do them in public.
Yeah.
And, like, sometimes to be looking cool, like, to do it in Times Square because it's a different background in your kitchen. I get it. Salute to the creativity. Other times, it's just like, I'm in someone's shot every single time I walk somewhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when we went to BT Experience in LA, every other person had their camera out on the tripod. So I'm in the back of their shot. I'm in the back of their shot. And you know, when you be looking and you screenshot it or someone take the photo and they like, look at them hating in the background, this and that. It's like, what if they were just looking like, oh, camera?
Right, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, no, people, that's another funny thing when people just like, you gotta take like you said, like, we take a picture of somebody in the background and he's just like, just chilling, looking off in the distance and like, yo, the haters is not fucking. Like, bro, that person don't even know that you exist. Like, you caught them off guard, man. Come on, dog.
Yeah, they definitely looking like, is like that a camera?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Probably just looking at the flash, like, oh, okay.
Yeah, flash, shoot, facts.
Yeah. It would be the same as them dudes that like they approach the girls and then they had the big ass camera out with the bright light.
Bro, no, I ain't gonna lie. We was talking about women being annoying as influencers. The dudes that walk on the sidewalks with the Ray-Ban glasses.
Oh yeah.
What's your name? My name Riz 101. You coming home? Smash or pass. What's your Instagram though? That is the worst line of men ever, bro. And they talking about, oh, men don't approach us no more. So what did men do? They turned it into content. I'm gonna approach you and I'm gonna turn it into a TikTok without your permission.
That would be the most head
Bro.
Possible.
They be like, what's your name? Oh, Thick. Your name Thick? No, my name's, say like
Christina
or Sabrina.
Yeah.
But you say your name so you rock with younger dudes? How young we talking? And this is the one that you know is paid, because like a woman, if she not interested, she gonna stop the conversation right there. Right. Just keep pushing. And I don't know, it's just stupid, bro. It's stupid. I feel like it's teetering harassment. It's just whack.
No, fact.
We gotta stop that.
Yeah. All right. Well,
y'all boys gotta go. It's 3:35.
Yeah.
I gotta wake up. Yeah.
Hey man, so we appreciate y'all. If y'all ain't here right now, thanks for listening. This
we got 2 people in here.
Shout out to all 2 of y'all, man.
Shout out to the 5. Shout out to we had 10 at one point.
We had like 19 at one point.
Oh, we had. I told you.
Yeah, man. So hey, shout out to
the little things that count.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all. Want to give a shout out to, I started off with this, I want to end with this, all the 90s fine women, man. We appreciate y'all.
And New Orleans.
Yeah.
Hey, if you ever run into this live, you know what I'm saying, you know who you are.
We got a comment.
I hate police because of social political justice. You hate police. I hate them because I love drunk driving. We are not the same. Who is this? So Booter. Okay. You wanted attention. I gave you attention. You left the live after you left a comment. I want to say, first of all, you are so clever. This was such a hilarious comment. And you know what I'm saying, just keep doing your thing. Just keep commenting on our stuff. It's great engagement. Keep watching my videos and my content. Yeah, and just keep making jokes about black people losing their lives at the hand of police who get away with it because they're policemen. All right. With that being said, anybody else want to say? Justice for B Green, justice for Jimmy Atchison. Shouts out to everybody back home in the A. Shouts out to all the people who was grieving the losses of their family members due to police people who think they are above the law, because they've gotten away with it historically in this country of America and beyond, internationally and stuff like that. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. We was having a good night, and then So Botter decided to come in here and make a joke about police brutality and the loss of black lives. So yeah, y'all go ahead, y'all sign off and stuff like that, all y'all other shout outs. But you see why I can't IRL stream.
Well, was it were they joking about
no, so people see like
yeah,
don't reply to that. Just go ahead and hide it. Leave that alone. But yeah, I was about to, I don't know, because now I just feel like it took a twist. I was gonna say, if you had on a bandana tonight on Bourbon Street. Hey, your homegirl got glasses with a white top. Hey, yeah, shout out to y'all, man. But hey,
homegirl, the one on. Hey, Jelani wanted the one with the glasses, so the one with the glasses hit up Jelani.
Yeah.
Jelani, give your Twitter.
Underscore Jelani 2 underscores at the end. You know what I mean? If somehow the 1% chance that you know that specific person.
It's greater than 1%, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about of people. I'm saying of her specifically.
I'm letting you know how many times like I go somewhere with people and then they'll like see my videos on my channel afterwards.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and then they'll be like, because this is titled Atlanta Takeover Nola recap.
Yeah, go ahead and clip this part. But hey, man. But yeah, but for real, Rashad, appreciate you having us, man. I had a great time. I'm sure Jelani had a great time as well. Yeah, you know.
I appreciate y'all for coming, bro. Like, I don't even I realize every now and again, probably every few months, I'm like, yo, the last time I had someone here, and it'd be like months before. Mm-hmm. And I'd be like, I feel so connected because I'm constantly on the phone because people constantly, constantly in communication with folks. But in reality, I'm just be here dolo. So it's like, it's nice to have folks here in company and give me a good reason to clean up and everything like that. Yeah, so I appreciate y'all.
No problem, man. No problem, bro. But yeah, hey, we appreciate y'all. You can find me on Instagram at rbmo___. Find me on TikTok at rubberbandmo. I might try and put a little video together, recap New Orleans. And then, you can always find me on X. At monos__. But yeah, so shoot, we appreciate y'all. Y'all stay safe, man. Keep y'all heads up, man. I'm gonna be real. I done seen some crazy stories the past week. Some with like personal family members and some with some random person. Just a lot of crazy stuff, but it could all be worse. Keep your head up. Stay prayed up. And man, we're going to get through it. But yeah, put God first. We love y'all. And yeah, and it's about her. Keep driving. Just don't drive drunk. Bye. Oops. I clicked the button. I'm trying to end it. Oh, this is awkward. All right.
Throw your motherfucking hands. Get 'em high.